So let's say you have a lock. Let's say you have a key for that lock. Hooray, that lock works. But let's say you need a second key. What are some options? Well, you could run it through a duplicator, you could take it to a machine or a hardware store, or you could measure the blade of the key and cut one yourself. So if we had ourselves a 2, 4, 4, 3, 8, 8 with our devious decoder card, and even the numbers on the bow of our key confirm this. However, that doesn't get us any closer to actually duplicating these values onto a blank key. So what can we do? Well, we could get an HPC Blitz, right? We could break out the 1200 or even the Blitz Punch. Not really the kind of thing that you can keep in your pocket though, is it? No, the best thing available, as we have all known for quite some time, is the Pak-A-Punch, right? We love these. We think they're an amazing design, how you can lock the key into its little transverse moving carriage, notch it over. What do we want to make? The first cut was a 2, ker-chunk. Next cut was a 4. Next cut was also a 4. Next cut on this was a 3. And the last 2 cuts were values of 8. A marvelous tool that we all tend to wish we could get our hold of nowadays. But we can't, can we? No. Ricky Lee King, the inventor and the A1 manufacturer, is no more, and a tool this cool is hard to come across. Damn, Ricky, you will be missed. So does that mean the rest of us are all screwed? This isn't what we have anymore, there's nothing to do? Well, there is something you can use, and it comes in a little black box. Now you might be saying, Dave, I've seen this before. You're from the internet. Everyone's been talking about these. People from CLK, Lockpicking Lawyer, you name it. And I will say yes. People have definitely heard of the Lishi Key Cutter and how you can get a blade in there and how you can nip, nip, nip away. What you have not heard of is this other little black box. If you want to copy this key onto this blank so you can open this lock and all you have are these cutters, I recommend picking up one more thing. This kit right here. Something I've been trying to devise for a while, and again, you've heard me mention him, all thanks to Tony, Bite Stealer from 3D Locksport, helping me produce these. This is something that's able to turn your basic, cheap Lishi key pliers into the closest equivalent achievable anymore of the Pak-A-Punch. What was that key bitting? 2, 4, 4, 3, 8? Let's imagine trying to hold this stable into different positions, different depths. Well, if the first bitting is a 2, go ahead and click that on there. It may not be a Pak-A-Punch and as cool looking, but this will allow you to hold and position your key in exactly the right spot. However, that covers the depth, it doesn't cover the lateral position. That's why we have this little guide. What is this for? Get yourself a Sharpie. Mark your key blade exactly where the cuts need to be. So our first bitting cut was a 2. Let's get that installed. You can even see there's a small lip underneath there. It's going to help guide our key. We're ready to go? Excellent. And likewise the next position. And what were the final values? They were both 8. So what does that give us? 2, 4, 4, 3, 8, 8. But we don't have to trust the DDC-20. The proof is really in whether it'll turn in the lock. So, in a world where the Pak-A-Punch, sadly, no longer exists, this might just be the closest we can all get right now. And I'm ever so grateful for brilliant voices and minds in our community who've helped me develop this into something that is a simple, small, universal, carryable package that you can keep on you and still be able to try to cut keys in the field as awesome as we used to be able to.
Shut up and take my money!
Look for it on Red Team Tools. It'll be there. Just give me time to get them printed. Cheers. Stay safe out there.